The Obama administration is set to slash hundreds of millions of dollars in military and economic aid to Egypt. When the radical Muslim Brotherhood came to power, the White House kept the money flowing. But now U.S. officials say the administration will cut aid to Egypt's current military government. The military ousted Mohamed Morsi's government in June. A move by the U.S. to cut aid to Egypt would likely have profound implications for the relationship between the U.S. and Egypt. That relationship has helped provide security and stability in the Middle East. And for more on this, we turn now to our terrorism analyst, Eric Stakelbeck. He joins us now from our D.C. bureau. Eric, do you think the U.S. should cut aid to Egypt?
No, Mark. I think this would be a major mistake. And ironically enough, the time we should have cut aid, I believe, is when Mohamed Morsi and the Muslim Brotherhood were in power. This sends exactly the wrong message, Mark, to particularly Egyptians. Look, I recently met with some high-ranking Egyptian officials here in the States during the UN General Assembly, Mark, and they told me that the Egyptian public right now has just a horrible view of the Obama administration. The message the Egyptian public is getting, the Egyptian people who were out in the streets in droves, Mark, millions of them against the Muslim Brotherhood back in July and August, the message they get from the Obama administration is, hey, we support the Brotherhood and we want Morsi back. That's the message the Egyptian people will take if the Obama administration cuts aid to this new Egyptian government.
If taking away aid means taking away security, does that open the door for terrorists in the region?
Mark, absolutely. Look, the Muslim Brotherhood, we're seeing it right now play out before our eyes. They are not going quietly. This is a terrorist group to its core. They aren't accepting Morsi's ouster lying down. I have fears, Mark, and we've talked about it here on Newswatch, about the Muslim Brotherhood, its radical Islamist allies, targeting the Suez Canal, where a good amount of the world's oil passes through every day, targeting the Sinai Peninsula, launching attacks against Israel from that region. So there's a lot of potential here for things to get really out of hand in Egypt, and they're already out of hand.
Well, Eric, your book, The Brotherhood, talks about the work of the Muslim Brotherhood, and lately the group has seen some setbacks in Egypt. Do you think the crackdown against the Brotherhood is somewhat working?
Well, Mark, Egyptian officials tell me, yes, it is working. I spoke to an Egyptian official just a week ago who told me, look, we have a pretty good handle on the Brotherhood right now, but they are still concerned about that Sinai Peninsula, in particular, the northern half of Egypt's Sinai Peninsula, which borders Israel. That has become an al-Qaeda hotbed, Mark. But look, anything can happen. This is the Middle East. Things that seem improbable one day are actually happening the next. I don't think we've seen the last of the Brotherhood by a long shot in Egypt, although the Egyptian military does have a very good handle on them right now and are keeping them down for the most part.
All right, Eric, thanks for your time as always. We appreciate it. And for the latest from Eric, make sure you check out his weekly show and blog, The Watchman. And you can find a link to both at our website, cbnnews.com.